Okay, so good day, everyone. We are from the Optimize team, and today we'll be presenting our quality improvement project focused on Shagi Sushi. So let me introduce myself. My name is Isa, and joining me from the Optimize team are the members Alicia, Axel, Naila, and Putri. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for the brief explanation about the company overview, Shagi Sushi is a Japanese restaurant offering a variety of halal certified dishes such as sushi, maki, and sashimi. It operates daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and ensures all meals are prepared without alcohol, mirin, or lard. The first branch opened in May 2023 in South Jakarta, and due to growing popularity, a second branch launched in Bandung in October 2024. So initially, the restaurant started as a mini sushi bar concept and later expanded its menu to include ramen, udon, and katsu. And Shagi Sushi's offering ranged from a price of 15,000 rupiah to 19,000 rupiah, with branches in Chipete and now Bandung. So moving on to the next one, what do customers say about Shagi Sushi? So on our first stage to our deep analysis, the first thing that we need to know is to understand the customer's feedback. So by understanding the customer's feedback, we are able to know what to optimize and help the following business to thrive even further. So we examined its Google reviews. The customers highlighted issues with its waiting time, service quality, and product quality, while many competing sushi restaurants maintained an average rating of around 4.9 stars or even higher. Meanwhile, Shagi Sushi rates slightly lower, indicating room for improvement. Okay, so after gathering a total of 10 customer reviews, we handpicked a couple, and basically there are a total of 10 specific complaints. One involved in product quality, and then two customers mentioned about the service issues, and seven customers cited delayed orders, which clearly is the biggest concern. And this data helped us identify three main problems, which are the product quality, service quality, and especially the waiting time being the dominant problem out of the three, making our focus to be uh, set on helping how to optimize the waiting time.
Now let's take a moment and walk through what really happens at Shagi Sushi, from the moment a customer walks in until they finally get their food. At a glance, this process looks simple, but when we look deeper, this flow reveals the main culprit behind customer complaints, which is waiting time. From queuing to ordering to payment and finally receiving the food, each step is taking longer than it should. Even something as simple as switching menus when an item's not available wastes precious minutes. Multiply that by the number of customers on a busy day, and you get why many of them are frustrated. This isn't just a flowchart, this is where the delay begins. To find out what really affects our CTQ or critical to quality, we didn't just guess. We observed, we measured, and we focused on facts. We spent 3 days carefully tracking how long it takes from queuing all the way to service. And from that, something stood out very clearly. The biggest problem isn't just one thing, it's a chain, starting with the long queues, slow ordering, and delay serving. We also use tools to see which part caused the most defects. Turns out, queue and order time alone makes up 50% of all issues. Add serving time, and you've covered 85% of the problems. So if you want to improve customers' experience, we know exactly where to start.
Okay, moving on, I'll be discussing about the three tools we use to measure our project. Firstly, using the Pareto chart. So there are 5 types of defects, which is queue and order time, service time, payment time, given wrong order, and leave. And from our key takeaways, we can see that queue and order time is the most significant issues, accounting for 50% of the total defects, where service time itself contributes 35% to the overall problems, making it the second most common defect. Then payment time has a minor impact, only responsible for only 15% of the defects, where leave issues and given wrong order were not reported at all, showing no frequency in this dataset. Hence, Focusing on reducing queue and order time and service time eliminates 85% of the total defects following our Pareto principle. Secondly, we will be using the DPMO. So with a total sample of 25 customers, there was a total of 8 process defects. And from our data, we have 8 lead time defects. And to calculate the DPO, as total number of defects in the sample divided by sample size multiplied by DPO, showing the value of 0.32. And hence, the DPMO can be calculated by DPO times 1 million equals to 332,000, where A to the right is 0.32 and A to the left is 0.68, making us a decimal level of 1.97. Lastly, by using our control chart to monitor the lead time consistency. So for our USL is 60 minutes, the mean is 34 minutes, and for the LSL is 10 minutes. And below is our control chart. And from the key takeaways, from 25 samples, one lead time exceeds the USL, with the rest stayed between the USL and the LSL, showing that the process is unstable. So our control chart clearly shows signs of unusual variations and delays, and the process needs to be improved, lead time for a better overall service and customer satisfaction. And we can conclude that the control chart reveals a generally stable process with one outlier, highlighting the need to reduce lead time variability to enhance service efficiency.
Now that we found the problem areas, we ask ourselves, why is this happening? And the answer is pretty straightforward. First, there are not enough staff, especially during peak hours. Second, the ordering process is still manual, it's slow and takes up a lot of time. And the third, even when dine-in and take-out orders come together, there's no system to manage them properly. We spoke directly to the business side, the people who handle the budget and make the final decision, which is Mbak Adele. Their message was clear. They want improvements, but they can hire more people or expand space. So, what's a smart move? We realized technology can do more than staff cannot. By switching to a digital self-ordering system, we speed up the flow without breaking the budget. The solution isn't just effective, it's possible, and that's why we believe this is the right direction to go.
So, to really solve the waiting time problem at Shaggy Sushi, we're introducing a simple but impactful solution, the POS system, or point of sales. Basically, this is a combination of hardware and software that helps the restaurant handle orders, track inventory, process payments, and manage tables more efficiently. With this system, the staff can easily assign orders to specific tables and send them straight to the kitchen without any delay, and even calculate the total bill automatically. This means the service becomes a lot faster, mistakes are reduced, and the kitchen and front staff can communicate better. And the best part, improves the whole customer experience without needing to hire more people or change the physical layout of the restaurant. Now, let's imagine what the new customer journey looks like with the POS system in this place. A customer walks in, chooses their menu using a self-order device, and the system instantly sends that order to the kitchen. No need to wait in line or repeat things to the cashier. After ordering, they go straight to payment, either with cash or non-cash, and once the food is ready, it's served directly to their table. Compared to the old way, this flow is smoother, quicker, and honestly just more enjoyable for both the customer and the staff. So instead of wasting time in long queues or dealing with order mistakes, everything moves faster and feels more organized. And of course, we can't ignore the financial side of this decision. To implement the POS system, we need around 10 million rupiah in total. That includes things like routers, printers, training, and setup. But the impact it brings is huge. With faster service and fewer errors, we expect the monthly revenue to go up by 25 million rupiah. That means every 1 rupiah we spend gives us back 2.5 rupiah. In other words, it's very worth it. So this isn't just a technology upgrade, it is a smart, affordable solution that directly helps the business grow and gives customer a much better experience at the same time.
Let's talk about these results. After we implemented the POS system at Shaggy Sushi, we didn't just feel a change, we measured it. The sigma level improved significantly from 1.97 to 2.4. This means that the service errors and delays have become less frequent. If we look at the control chart before POS, the lead time fluctuated a lot. But after POS, it's way more stable. This shows that the system really works. It doesn't just look good on paper, it performs better in real life. So we created clear, structured, standard operating procedures. These are the three main SOPs. One for system implementation, one for when the system is offline, and one for cases when customer is unnotified. This way, even if something unexpected happens, the team knows what to do.
Of course, no system is perfect from the start. That's why we built a plan to keep improving. We're monitoring four main issues. The first one is POS errors like glitches or lag. The second one is inventory data not syncing properly. The third one is staff errors from not being used to the system. The last one is customers feeling confused when using QR codes. And next, we have a response plan for all of them. The first one is real-time IT support. Next one is daily inventory sync. Third one is targeted staff training. And the last one is clear customer instructions on each table.
That concludes our presentation. Thank you so much for listening and giving us your time. Through this project, we've shown data-driven decisions and focus on continuous improvement, from problem to solution and now to sustainable success. We are Optimize and we are proud to be a part of the journey with Shagi Sushi. Thank you.